A good Thursday, everybody. I'm meteorologist Ben Dery. Thanks for checking us out on Kare 11 Plus. We have an active weather afternoon in the forecast as a cold front moves in from the west slowly. We're going to notice some rain showers develop over the next couple of hours, then a chance for some strong to even severe thunderstorms as we head into the tail end of the afternoon and into the evening. We have a weather impact alert in effect from 2 p.m. today until midnight. Main impacts, sporadic wind damage, and even some hail. A non-zero tornado threat as well. And if you're going to be out and about this evening and beyond, just keep a rain umbrella handy because you're probably going to be needing it. This is the area of concern. This is from the Storm Prediction Center. The outlook showing where the best chance for severe weather is. The yellow shaded area, that's a slight risk for severe weather. That basically is a 2 out of 5 on the severity scale. It includes the Twin Cities and further south. As that cold front moves its way through, we'll see storms develop initially in southwest Minnesota before growing into the east central part of the state as we head into the evening hours and overnight. Now, these are specific severe weather threats, including tornadoes, hail, and wind damage. There is a low risk for tornadoes. Isolated tornado or two is possible, but the primary threats include hail and wind, and you can see the yellow shaded area. That's an elevated risk that includes the areas we just mentioned from the Twin Cities southward. This is the overall setup. We've been tracking this low pressure system since it was developing out across the west coast of the U.S. Now it's finally pushing inland. There's that low pressure system, which is currently working its way into the Canadian prairies. Here's the cold front right here. Behind the cold front, you can see sunshine, drier conditions, and also breezy weather as well. And out ahead of this cold front, extensive cloud cover, southerly breeze that's helping to draw up some moisture from the Gulf, and that's going to help to fuel these thunderstorm chances later today. Right now we have some severe weather that's developing near and north of Omaha, Nebraska. This is expected to grow upscale as we head into the afternoon and evening hours and eventually pushing into the Twin Cities near and after the evening commute. Some light rain showers out ahead of this system, and again widespread cloudiness, which is actually going to help to kind of tamper the severe weather threat somewhat. If it was a bright sunny day, the sun would really help to warm us up and we potentially would have a better chance of seeing more widespread severe weather. But because we have all this cloud cover around, it's actually kind of putting a lid on things. So less energy available for these storms, but regardless, we do expect widespread showers and storms later today. This is Microcast, which is going to show us those storms kind of developing and pushing eastward. This is 4 p.m. and notice it's pretty widespread. Heavy rain at times, and again intermittent sporadic wind damage is possible with some of these earlier cells, and again maybe some small hail developing as well. Notice by 4 o'clock most of western Minnesota actually in the clear. In fact, areas from Wilmer westward actually under a red flag warning today due to high risk for wildfires. Not the case on the eastern part of the state. We have relative humidity that's bumping upward thanks to the rain showers moving overhead, and also the threat for rain is limiting that chance for wildfires as well. This is 7 p.m. and notice the front really hasn't moved very far. Chance for rain will be here, but notice the emphasis continues to be far eastern Minnesota and into western Wisconsin. And you can see, we'll pause this again at about 11 o'clock or midnight, I should say, and you can see that rain threat continues to be east of the Twin Cities and into central Wisconsin. Once we get into the overnight hours, the severe weather threat basically is done, but still some heavy rain for places like Menominee, eastward towards the Eau Claire area, the Hayward Lakes area, while we dry out further west. And that system is still slow moving, but most of the rain chances should be done by the time we head into Friday's morning commute. Bottom line, if you are heading out and about for the Wolves and Nuggets game, Game 3 at Target Center this evening, you can expect to see some rainy conditions. Pre-game temperatures in the mid to upper 60s. Thunderstorms are expected. Tip-off just shortly after 8:30 this evening. There will be showers around, but those rain chances will gradually diminish from west to east as we head deeper into the evening hours. So here's a look at that rain threat as well. Most of us picking up at least some rain. Areas in blue, that's a ½ an inch or more of rain. And notice the emphasis is much of central and western Wisconsin and down into central parts of Iowa. That's where the heaviest rain is forecast to fall, but still 1/4 to ½ an inch looks like a pretty good bet around the Twin Cities. And it's not our only chance for rain in the forecast. Once we get into Sunday night and especially Monday, another wet storm system could bring us a widespread chance of an inch or more of rainfall. So again, that is early next week. Here are your main weather headlines. Stormy afternoon and evening, much drier as we head into the weekend, and it will be cooler as well. And we say mostly dry this weekend because a spotty shower, maybe a sprinkle or two possible on Saturday, and then increasing rain chances later Sunday evening and especially Sunday night. That'll set us up for that soaking rain in the forecast for Monday. For today, cloudy. There will be some light rain chances early this afternoon with the thunderstorm chances arriving later this evening. Lower 70s for forecast highs, so much cooler than what we saw yesterday. And notice areas in western Minnesota will see more sunshine. That's where temperatures will be quite a bit warmer despite the passage of that cold front. These are forecast temperatures for Friday. We dropped from the 80s yesterday, 70s today, lower 60s for highs on Saturday. And we'll probably see similar conditions as we head into your Friday and Saturday. We'll say lower 60s for highs. We see late day showers in the forecast showing up on Sunday. Best chance is southern Minnesota late in the day, maybe a slight bump in temperatures as well, mid 60s there, and then a rainy day in the forecast on Monday. And again, forecast models are showing a pretty strong signal that an inch or more of rain is possible there. More of the steady garden variety rain, not necessarily the thunderstorm variety. So that's what we're watching early next week. Clearing but staying seasonably cool early next week as well.